Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop, where I am going to use this over the rainbow cut file. Now, I got out some of my daughter's, still our family photos. I'm almost done. I promise you I'll be moving on, but I just want to get these finished up. I think I've got one more layout. Yeah, I got one more layout to do. So here I am. I'm taking this old stencil that I have from Echo Park. It's got a bunch of clouds on it. And I am taking Brie? Is it Brie? Yeah, Brie Reese's matte metallic white. And I'm making just three little clouds in certain little spots so that this rainbow that I'm going to use looks like it's up in the clouds. And I don't use any pattern paper on this, and I pulled completely from my stash. I do grab a couple of things out of my hip kit for the month of February, but that's it. I don't do anything else for this. So there it is dry, and now I'm coming in with my Distress Oxides, all of the blue type colors that I'm using. Now I am using Faded Jeans, Salty Ocean, Peacock Feathers, and then Mermaid Lagoon. And I'm just going around and adding these in just different colors. I'm adding all of the different colors to make the sky look different colors, because we all know that the sky does look different in different lights and depending on where you're at in the world and all that. So I just wanted to show you a lot of this. Now, ultimately, I do take a lot of this off camera because we would be here forever. Just what I filmed alone was 50 minutes. I think this layout took me about an hour and a half to hour and 45 minutes to do. But you'll see why once we get to it. So here I am. I'm just going around my clouds and getting them all. Getting this blue put where I would like and getting it really rubbed in. Giving it a distressed look as I go. I do also see that, and I love, because I did do this close to my heart paper. I did it with white gesso, and I also left some of the distress marks in it, and I didn't mind it. So I don't know, like on camera, I'm not sure if you can be able to see it, because obviously we're just watching it in a small little video. So what's up on YouTube and what we see doing our video is not the same. So I'm not quite sure if you can see what I'm talking about, but in certain spots, you can tell that I used gesso for my, for the backing of this, so that it's a really good foundation for this, because I have all of this, like I said, this whole thing is no pattern papers. I have none on there. So it works out, for me. I love the way it looks. That got a little dark right there, but it's okay. You barely can see it by the time I get done putting everything in there. It's like a glimmer of dark blue right there by the time you get done. So while you're watching this part of it, make sure that you go check out the Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop. She has been releasing... We're up to, I think, release number 3, maybe release number 4. We just got tons of stuff going on over there. So make sure that you go check out the description down below. It has her shop and her collection too, like her group to the Facebook page, the direct link to the cut file that I'm using right here. And yeah, so everything is in there for you to go and check out. Now, I do add the Distress Oxides to this. Now you'll see me come in with a little bit of my heat gun and then also my wipey, and I take out a little bit. Now I'm spraying it with water, and I just want to give it that distress, like that distress type look to it, and it gets even better yet. So here I am. I'm now just placing these little bits here and there, yippee, and then I come in and I realize, okay, it's done. I did back it on gray cardstock. I did not use any pattern paper on here. I just backed it on gray so that it stuck just a little bit more and it wasn't so flimsy, because there were some parts that were really really, really used a lot of water, and that's just how it's sprayed. And then you have, you know, your mixed media on there too, the medium of the matte medium that I'm using. So now I'm placing this in there, and I get it. It takes me a little bit because it frustrates me, but I get it. And look how that part just turns out. I think it's perfect to make it look like it's a cloud and it's out in the sky, and all those colors, tones to my blue Distress Oxides are wonderful. Now, this is where I decide I am going to just do a little bit of showing you how I'm doing this, and then I take myself off camera, finish it up, and then I do come in with a slow-mo here after this part. So I'm taking all of my enamel dots that's got glue on the back of them, and I am placing them in different spots. No, I do not follow the rainbow, nor do I care about not following the rainbow. I just wanted to add the favorite colors of my daughter and get them in there on this layout, and I think I achieved exactly what I wanted because it is perfect. So in the clouds, I find like iridescent colored ones that I have, silver ones, and I'm just placing them, as you can tell, just all over wherever I feel like it. I just want to give it just in these spots. Some of them I get really close. Other ones I just put wherever I feel like it. And I love how this turns out. It's perfect. Just perfect. Now I am going in with, these are like flower typed ones, I think, if I remember correctly. And I'm just placing them all along the side, just one after another. And I just get them down, and I think it's, like I said, I think this turns out wonderful. I think it's perfect for my daughter and her personality and her, like, what I call feng shui of a person. She's just amazing. Excuse me. Soccer season has started, and then now we're not sure what's going to happen. Hopefully we'll know more next week to see if they're going to actually cancel it or not. I'm not even going to say the word. It drives me nuts. I hate talking about it. And we're not closed, which I'm fine with, because right now we don't have it around here, and I want to go as far as I can because, honestly, I don't want my summer to be gone, still in school, and then I only get like a 2-week vacation, and then I have to start a whole new school year again. I don't even want to deal with that. So, and I'm not even going to discuss it. I'm in school. Yep, I'm going to school. If you follow me on social media, you'll probably know then when I'm out. But other than that, we're still going strong up here. There's no issues and all that kind of stuff. So I am now digging out my silver pieces. Like I said, all of these enamel dots that I am using are all about the colors that I want the rainbow. And I'm using up as many as I possibly can to turn this and make this just, oh, that much more better and looking, and just make it all eerie and just wonderful, filling it in and making it just perfect, what I feel perfect in my own world. Now, I know that some of you may be thinking, if you follow me long enough, that you're like, well, Miranda, I think you did one of these before. I did, but I didn't pull it out to like see what I did. And I know I did do the clouds and the rainbow thing, but it's still different than what I did before. That one was a shaker pocket, and this one was not. And that's why I absolutely love that. Even though that I may have done this layout style before, it's completely different because that was a shaker pocket, and these are just the enamel dots being put down. Now, I'm almost done there. And I bring the pictures back in to see what I want done, and then I'm going to transfer over to being done for right now. And there it is done. Look how shiny and gorgeous that is. I use blues and reds and yellows and all these different colors. I just wanted to show you a little bit in slow-mo. And now that it is done, now we're just going to get into the embellishments. And I tell you, I don't do much embellishments either. Off camera, I do also take my baby's breath from Shimmer's paints. And I sprayed that whole thing down so that there's that iridescent look, like if you look at it and wanted to take it out of the packet, which not a lot of people do, but if they do that, they'll see a little bit of a distinct thing of that too. And here I am, I'm just using, again, no pattern paper, just some tissue paper to give this photo just a little bit of something behind the photo. Just making everything look straight, like the line straight. I wanted the, the tissue paper to be a little bit different, but I wanted it more squared like than anything else. So now I place that down. I do get the glue on and I get that going. And I make sure that I put enough down because, again, this is distressed oxide. So it's not like I have quite a bit of like stickiness to it. It's not going to stick. So I make sure that I do add enough glue. And there, my title is what I'm going to be working on here shortly. And it was a sticker that was on the Bloom collection where it says, "You make my heart flutter." And instead of actually using that sticker, because it's a wonderful sticker, I love it, but it's not the right thing for this one, I do take those words and put it onto this layout with my thickers. And you can see the sticker actually right there where it says, "You make my heart flutter." So I take the little stickers from Noteworthy from Pink Fresh Studio and type in all the way until the or put all the letters down. All the way until the word Flutter. And Flutter is one of the bigger thickers that they have for alphas for the Noteworthy collection. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I do normally upload between 2 to 3 times a week. I am super duper 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 close to my 2,000 subscriber giveaway. If you are new to my channel, I would love to have you. I do a lot of crafting videos. Actually, let's face it, I do all crafting videos, whether it's cards or this, for traveler's notebooks to 12 by 12 paper packs. If this is something that interests you, please make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. Otherwise, the still shots are coming up. Make sure that you check everything down in the description. And I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.